between the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off from Arrowhead. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Oh, he put everything he had. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Jacob Sailors now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Defense showing blitz. Goff. Deep shot off his... It connects on the deep shot. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34.
Throwing again. It's Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down. Again, Goff. Delivers another one to Williams. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again. Here's Goff. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Yep. Oh, what an effort to bring in that short throw. And this is Kupp, and that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right. right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Lions out in front. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the red zone on first. Right back to Worthy. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here's a give to Hunt. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs push their lead to 6.
14, Lions 8.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position. Goff from his end zone. Finds him over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Lions.
From the gun, Goff. This one to Williams out left side. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Space past the 35. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Goff on 1st and 10. It's to Williams over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They're going to throw again. Goff. Throw complete to Williams. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now, 1st and 10.
1st down, Detroit.
From the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He's going deep this time. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Throwing this for the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
At the 30-yard line.
One final shot before the half. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Butker on now to kick this one away. Sailors now on the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
He's back to throw. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that is good for Detroit 1st down. Throwing again, it's Goff. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. Again, Goff. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now they face 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They are throwing it again. To the right, he's got to Sloan. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're 1st. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And another grab for Williams. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Goff. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdound.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. All right, they got the job done. 2-point conversion successful. And as a result, a 2-point lead for them in this 2nd half.
Yeah, the biggest deal right there. It really didn't matter if they kicked the PAT or went for 2 and ultimately got the most important part was breaking the tie. And I'll tell you what else it does, Kate. It really starts to mess with that opponent's chart over there. Everyone has them going into the game. When do I go for 1? When do I go for 2? Yeah, this coach just sped up that entire process with that decision.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes gets everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
2nd down run by Pacheco. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup, and that's a Chiefs 1st down.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New set of downs for him. That starts at the 38. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. It's Pacheco again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Right back to Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, got a nice little gain on the ground.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs needing a couple. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Yellow. 180.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And this one does not go far.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Back to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And that brings up 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here he is to throw. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Running right is Pacheco. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 16.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
They get the timeout, and with 1 second left. They're going to get mentally prepped to, you'd think, try this game winner.